Newsom is still, and I think this either said terrible or the worst. TikTok felt the need to edit it out, apparently. Look, y'all, I have no love for Gavin Newsom. I have criticized him endlessly. I've called him an opportunist who is just looking for a 2028 presidential run. I've said he gives used car salesman vibes. I've compared him to Portland's former mayor, Ted Wheeler. Like, y'all, I promise you, I do not like Gavin Newsom. But this is the kind of stuff that I don't actually think is helpful from the left. Newsom is doing all of the right things in this moment. Gavin is not only showing other elected officials, governors in other states how to hold the line against Trump's authoritarian bullying tactics. He's showing all of the American people the thing that we need to be doing right now. He's reminding everybody there's no measure of safety and security you can purchase for yourself by appeasing, by capitulating. The only effective tactic against an authoritarian when they escalate is to continue to stand strong, find your courage, and hold the line. And again, like, in this moment in history, Gavin fucking Newsom is the one who is doing the right thing. Gavin Newsom is the one who is schooling everybody on how to effectively resist an authoritarian coup. Gavin Newsom is the one who is showing us all how to defend democracy. I mean, my mind is really blown, just like yours is. But like, when we engage in this kind of stuff, every time we talk about the good things that Newsom is doing, I always get, fellow leftists in my comments who are like, well, Newsom sucks. He's terrible. Well, Newsom is still a shitbag. Well, Newsom is not a good guy. We know that. We know that. But he's doing the right thing right now. It's a carrot and a stick model, y'all. Politicians respond very well to a carrot and a stick model, especially politicians who are opportunists like Gavin Newsom. When they do the right thing, when they are willing to stand on the right side of history, we need to be giving them all of the praise. We need to be pointing out, elevating, not only for them, not only to say like, yes, Gavin, keep it up. That's why I made a video that was like, please email the governor's office in California. Please call and tell him how grateful you are for what he's doing right now. He cares very much what the people think. But it's not just for Gavin Newsom himself. It's for other elected officials who may be contemplating appeasement, maybe thinking, if I back down, then that's what the people want. Like, maybe I just need to stay small. And then maybe I won't piss off my constituents and I won't piss off Trump. No. They need to see the resounding, overwhelming support for what Newsom is doing, because then they're going to take a cue from that on how they should behave. If the people are saying, fuck yeah, Gavin, keep holding strong, then your governor in your state might be like, oh, this is popular. I need to be following suit. Now, last night I made a video heavily criticizing 18 Democratic senators who voted for Donald Trump's crypto bill. The time when we roll out the critiques for people who are supposed to be in the party opposing fascism is when they fail to do their job, when they try to capitulate, when they try to play appeasement, when they try to pander to their corporate donors instead of defending democracy. That is when we tell them that we're pissed off. That is when we start in with the critiques. And we, okay, I almost went into a whole string of swear words there, and I will rein it in a little bit. Too much swearing in my video will get demonetized on YouTube. That's when we let them know you are fucking it up. Oh shit, I still swore. Okay, anyway, carrot and a stick, y'all, carrot and a stick. Is Gavin Newsom a hero and a savior? No, y'all, he's a slimy politician, but he's doing the right things. I just want to remind folks that our elected officials are useful tools. We are seeing consistently how many of them have to be brought, dragged, kicking and screaming to defend democracy. And in this moment in time, Gavin Newsom is standing up and defending democracy all on his own. We don't have to exert that much energy to get him to do the right thing. So we need to be praising him. It's the heavy criticism when Democrats fail to do their fucking jobs, and all of the praise when they do the right things. Right? I think that's the whole point in having a broad-based coalition, right? A solidarity movement that welcomes anybody to the party that is willing to defend democracy. Anybody that is opposed to Trump gets to be our ally in this moment. Are we going to be buddy-buddy after this? No. Are we going to vote for them for president in 2028? No. But right now, we are aligned. Right now, we are allies against fascism. And so we don't really have to jump in with all of the hyper critiques of all of the ways that we are going to dissolve this alliance as soon as we get the job done. Right? So there's plenty of criticism to go around for establishment Democrats right now. But I would just encourage folks, Put your energy on the Democrats that are continuing to vote for the things Trump wants. Put your energy on Chuck Schumer, who is showing over and over again that he cannot control his senators, that he's weak and he's not able to meet the moment. Let your Democratic senators know you want Chuck Schumer out. You want them to hold an election to elect a new minority leader in the Senate. That's the kind of places where we need the pressure and the ridicule and the critique. Yeah, like Gavin Newsom is still an asshole or whatever. They said, yeah, okay, water is wet. But he's getting the job done right now, and we need to be behind him 100% for that specifically. We don't need another round like we had in November 2024, where the option was a leader who stands against fascism or a literal fascist. And people chose to not support the leader standing against fascism and instead engaged in this kind of like, here's all the ways that she's not perfect, and here's all the ways she sucks a little bit. Here's all the ways I don't like her. Here's all the ways she's a career politician. And then they were like, pretend that you don't notice that what this is really about is we don't want to vote for a black woman. But anyway, Gavin Newsom, he's a white dude. So we can all hold our nose and support him while he holds the line. All the praise for what he's doing right now. More of this, Gavin, more of this, Democratic governors across the country. Let's be strategic in when we need to employ criticism. We've got one goal right now, one goal. If an elected official is working to advance that goal, then they get our support for a limited duration for this one express purpose.